You're going to send Michael Jackson to jail?
Secret police tapes. Child star Corey Feldman grilled by cops. Cops who seemed determined to get Feldman to say he was molested by Michael Jackson.
Believe me when I tell you that if there was something that I've been hiding for all these years, then I would want nothing more than to bring it out right now.
Molested him, and they didn't seem to care.
How we're doing these things, he certainly would never let some outside person like that see him.
Child star Corey Feldman and the secret police tapes obtained exclusively by CJ. Hello, everyone. I'm Holly Herbert. The 80s star and the cops who seem to strongly believe he was a victim of Michael Jackson. Jane Velez Mitchell has the never-before-heard tape that could rock Jackson's molestation trial.
Nothing ever happened with Michael.
You are listening to an interview between actor Corey Feldman and Santa Barbara Sheriff, obtained exclusively by Celebrity Justice, recorded in December 1993. In it, Corey states not once, but numerous times, his friend Michael Jackson, who he hung out with, didn't do anything improper with him.
If there was something that I've been hiding for all these years, then I would want nothing more than to bring it out right now to make sure that Michael got the help that he needed.
Our last weekend together.
Feldman gained fame as a child star in the 80s with The Goonies and Stand By Me. He was just wrapping up National Lampoon's Last Resort at the age of 22 when he was grilled by Sergeant Deborah Linden and a detective looking to bolster their molestation case against Jackson involving another boy. On the tape, they hammer in on Corey's deep friendship with the superstar.
What concerns me about it is that if there is something, if something did happen that you're not telling us, is that you wouldn't because of that.
No, I can't put myself in the position of thinking would I or wouldn't I because nothing happened.
Corey told investigators as a young teen he did 2 sleepovers with Jackson. Once after a trip to Disneyland when Corey was about 14. He says they checked into a hotel near the amusement park.
There was one bed in the room and we asked for a cot to be brought up. He got the cot up there, we hung out, we talked for a little while till we got tired. And he insisted that I slept on the bed and he took the cot because he didn't feel it was polite for him to take the bed.
But Corey repeatedly insists to the skeptical cops nothing happened. Not then and not the time he slept over at Jackson's Encino home.
We stayed up all night, we talked and we did stuff. We prayed together before we went to sleep. And he was wearing his pajamas, and I was wearing my pajamas.
And, says Corey,
so we took a jacuzzi, we talked, nothing happened.
What was it on?
Bathing suit. Yeah, I think he had an extra pair of trunks that he changed.
But Sergeant Linden doesn't seem to buy Corey's story.
It was a little funny when I asked about the jacuzzi.
I did?
Yeah.
Corey again insists.
He never did anything out of one. I mean, anything. You know? I mean, the closest he ever came to touching me was like maybe slapping me on the leg once. You know, to talk about that I'd lost weight.
Shockingly, Corey does claim he had been molested, but not by Jackson.
I myself was molested, so I know what it feels like to go through those feelings. And believe me, the person who molested me, if this was him, you know, that did that to me, then this would be a different story because I would be out there up front, you know, doing something immediately to have this man given what was due to him.
Even more shocking, Corey actually named his alleged abuser, but the detectives seem to express no interest in investigating the man. The cops seem to only have eyes for Jackson.
We've interviewed a lot of people, and we're still doing it. We're still in it.
Right.
We have not uncovered things that would clear him right now.
We contacted Corey Feldman's reps, but they had no response to our story. Michael Jackson's spokeswoman said she could not comment because of the gag order without permission from the judge. More of our exclusive Feldman tapes later in the show. Corey Feldman police tapes. You'll hear the cops and how they won't take no for an answer.
Impact on Michael Jackson's molestation case.
Going to court on this?
We break down the 1993 police tape of 80s icon Corey Feldman and his talk with cops. How the questioning could come into question.
On this secret 1993 police tape where cops interviewed child star Corey Feldman. They wanted Feldman to open up about his relationship with Jackson and suggested if the singer was a molester, that doesn't make him evil.
We hear a lot of stuff about how Michael would never hurt any children. Of course he wouldn't. He loves kids. He's not going to hurt them. Not physically. And I don't think that if Michael's molesting kids, he's doing it because he wants to hurt them. He's doing it because he loves them.
Jackson, of course, was not charged in '93, but he did pay around $20 million to settle up with his accuser. We'll have more on our exclusive.